It ain't nothing but me. Top boss big nations. Hey gang, say gang. This is a CTC Soliloquy. For all of y'all from little old me. Nations Village. Let's talk about it. Now, through our travel journeys, we done seen it all. Short and thick, slim and tall. Yes, 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 Nations Village. We've seen them all. 18 to 80, blind, crippling, crazy. Hey, gang, say, gang, maybe. But one thing most deaf, we searching high and low till ain't no hiding spots left. Cause sometimes Nations Village, the CTCs is all we can see. And this is the soliloquy. Man, from my first dabble into the world of CTCs, we've been all out. We've been gung-ho. We've been doing the most. And at the same time on the low. Shout out to Finger, free Finger, even though we know he free in Haiti. But Finger put us on our first. Yee! It ain't nothing but me. Top boss big nations. The travel boyfriend extraordinaire. Hey gang, say gang. Welcome to the never ending fundy. Nations Village. Go on send it in so we all can win. We got hips, dips, and 5 trips. We make the game simple like a dimple. And one day we about to pop like a pimple. So hit the cash app if you can dig that. $ top boss big nations. Nations with a Z. $ top boss big nations. Nations with a Z. $TOP BOSSBIG NATIONZ. $ top boss big nations. Nations with a Z. Nations Village gon' send it in so we all can win. Yeah, so Finger put us up on our first CTC. And she was the sister of she is the sister of a popular Sioux girl. But shout out to us, Nations Village, for saying, hey, forget going to the visiting field, forget going to the arena where they play the game at. Nah, man, go to the gym, go to the home gym, go to where they practice at. Something told me that would. Yee! It ain't nothing but me. Hey gang, say gang, if you watching this right now, like the video, drop a comment below, share it with friends, family, and a foe, and tap that subscribe button to become a part of Nations Village. We stay going up. Even before we came up with the concept of CTCs, before we ever touched down in Dominican Republic, something told us, it had to be the spirit of the travel gods. They told us that, hey man, why go to Sasua when you can go to where these girls live at? And if you meet them where they live at, they're gonna be more comfortable. Everything like that. Everything gonna be better. So that's what we did. Yes, sir. We went to San Pedro, and then we married a mango. And it's real, and it ain't real. And we man, once we reach 5,000 subs, man, we gonna spill the beans on that story. We went to San Pedro and married the mango, for sure. But you just gotta love the CTCs. The ones you had, the ones you ain't. The ones that can and the ones that can't. Cause we all know this one thing. Only winners and losers. No victims in this game. So that means every L is a lesson. And just like Granddaddy used to say, sometimes you gotta pay to learn, son. The more you learn, the more you know. The more you know, the more you grow. And one day you'll look around and you won't be as green no more. Because that's what it's all about, Nations Village, is making it to the other side. You know, going through all the scams, the lies, the disappointments, all of the flake out, all the fake makeouts. We do it all for the game. The wins, the lessons, the victorious conquests, and the high grade prop sessions. We gotta enjoy it all, bros. The good, the bad, the ugly. Ain't no thing. Just never be ashamed. We are Passport Bros. And we are what's up, Nations Village. Everybody want to be like us, even if they don't know it. Your homeboys and kinfolk, the ones that always tell you they gonna go on the trips, and then you always end up going on the trips by yourself. They want to be like us, bros, you know? Just for one reason or another, you know, they won't or they don't get on that plane. But hey, that's more for us. So as we proceed to give these CTCs what they need, most of all, purpose. Second of all, direction. And also pesos and affection, but only at our discretion, bros. Cause leave no doubt, when Top Boss in town, I'm not getting no GFE. No, sir. The CTC is experiencing me. I am the travel boyfriend extraordinaire. I provide the experience. Everything gonna flow through me. And that's the same thing for y'all too, Nations Village. Whenever we around. And whenever we ain't around, we can't control what the CTCs do. In Nations Village, we don't want to. Just as long as when we show up, the CTCs show up. Cause we all on our missions. We all on our purpose. You know? We all headed toward our destination. And when it comes to the CTCs, you must conduct a thorough investigation and always ensure calibration with chemistry with these CTCs. Because if you don't get it from the beginning, you ain't going to get it in the middle, and eventually it's just going to end. This is the soliloquy for all of y'all from little old me. Throughout our travel journey, throughout our time, we always been on a mission to find that one CTC. Maybe she ain't a dime, but at least let her be a 9 in all mine. Content overall in the CTC ball. Thousands of Cinderellas waiting on y'all, fellas. And that's true, fellas. And in these WhatsApp groups and these dating sites, man, DR is flooded. The CTCs, they everywhere. They just waiting on a little guidance, waiting on a little direction, waiting for you to give them purpose, waiting for you to give them a role. They're going to be a chef. They're going to be a tour guide. They're going to be a concierge. They're going to be a combination of the three. They got 2 down pack working on the other one. Hey, it's all to the good for us. And we appreciate the choppies. We appreciate the scammers. We appreciate the liars. Because if not for those, then you wouldn't be able to recognize the others. Now, hey, we gonna keep in mind that 85% of what all of them say is a lie. Now, that's more that's more figurative than literal. That's just to say, hey, Nations Village, protect your neck. You know, if you always just assume that mostly she lying, then you're gonna have your protection in place. Cause man, the CTCs are, hey, they good at what they do. They'll make you buy in if you green. Even if you ain't green and you just feel good helping whoever you dealing with or whatever, you still got to keep in mind, try to stay grounded, because hey, the CTCs will get you if you let it. It'll be a CTC TKO. And we don't want that, bros. So we gonna enjoy the big hair and the smiles while at the same time staying on our tippies. So we can't get caught slipping. Cause if you ever slip and fall, man, these CTCs will take you for it all. And once that happens, bros, ain't no room to complain. Cause remember, only winners and losers, no victims, not in this game. So while admiring the short skirts and the fake thick thighs, hey, don't be fooled. Don't believe your eyes. Trust your mind. Fall back on logic. If you thinking about falling, you got to stop it. Because we been through it all. In a short amount of time, we've been through it all. In about 3 years, we've been through the trenches. We've been through the storms. We've been through the rains. We've been through the nice days too. That's what happens in the game. And this is what we got from the game. These are our trophies. These are our scars. These are our memories. These are our victorious conquests and also our insufferable defeats. But a defeat is not a defect. A defeat is just a chance for improvement, a chance for a change in strategy, a chance for a change of mind. Because that's the most important thing in the game, your mindset. And you got to know what you want. That's the main thing about your mindset. You got to know what you want and be focused on your goals. And you can't really worry about, what people think of your goals. And you can't worry about other people's goals. You support others and hope that others support you, but understand that it ain't obligatory. Nothing obligated in the game, just like these CTCs ain't obligated to be genuine with us. They're not obligated to that. They're not obligated to be our perfect CTC, the CTC that we envision in our mind. Like we say, if she is not that from the beginning, she not gonna be that in the middle or the end. So, hey, adjust. If you want something genuine with a CTC, then you gotta find a CTC that's genuine with you from the first meetup in person. And throughout our travel journey, throughout all of our meetups, We've had a genuine experience with the CTCs twice, two separate CTCs. Out of all the CTCs we've met, only two gave us that experience that we was looking for. Well, no. We take that back. Only two CTCs was capable of receiving the experience that we provided. That's what it is. Now, we've always had a good time with the CTCs. I can't say that we've ever had a bad time, but we weren't getting everything that we wanted. We wanted that genuine connection, so everything could just flow smoothly. But all those other times we was really just running into the CTCs that move for the money. All of them gonna move for the money, but if she rock with you, she gonna move for the honey. So that's where we at now, Nations Village. We with the CTCs that they expect money, but they move for the honey. So if you ain't got no money, hey, you still straight. Well, kinda. If you ain't got no money, but the CTC rock with you cause the honey, then yeah, that's cool. But that means she gonna be getting the money from somewhere else, because hey, the best CTC really she is looking for a sponsor, that long range provider, LRP. And if you find you a CTC that you crazy about and she crazy about you, and it's within your budget and within your reason to be that sponsor, that LRP, hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Not to me. Because if you got you a CTC that's moving more for the honey than she is for the money, 9 out of 10 she gonna have her a little job. So her basic needs already provided for, by herself, by that job. So whatever you kicking in will be a little bonus to her. And like I said, if she moving more so for the honey than the money, she gon' take what she get when she get. But now, like I said, though, if that's a small amount, hey, we got to expect that she gonna be trying to funnel in. She gonna be trying to funnel in some funds from somebody else too. So hey, we gotta consider that. All things in consideration for the proper estimation of the situation, and hey, that's gonna lead to our elevation, ain't it, man? This is a CTC Soliloquy for all of y'all, Nations Village, from little old me. Man, we done had CTCs with babies. We done had CTCs that looked at us like we was crazy. We had CTCs that was full of lies. And we done had CTCs with silky smooth chocolate thighs. Oh man, we done had some. Pen Teeny Spliff Deanie on the prop. We done had CTCs go all out non-stop. Oh man. This is the game. Only winners and losers. No victims. Wins and lessons, y'all. Wins and lessons in the game. We know CTCs that don't know truth. We know CTCs and Daisy Dukes. We know CTCs that get mad and chunk the deuce. We know some CTCs that, hey, the mama might be kind of loose. But man, Nations Village, we sure have fun through it all. Always finding ways to catch vibes. Because if you can't catch vibes in Dominican Republic, oh man, we just don't know what you doing with yourself. So we done been through the highs and lows. We done been through the scams and pros. And now we've arrived on the other side where the waters are smooth. The submission is on deck. And the vibes is unmatched. And we didn't find that in one. We found that in two. So you know what we gonna do, Nations Village? We gonna get the content. We gonna build the chemistry. We gonna let things, as the Dominicanos say, fluye. Oh man. CTCs go real well with the B&Bs, especially when there's jacuzzis. We love jacuzzis, pacuzzis, all of that. Oh, look at HBCR. This how she looked when we first seen her in the group, y'all. These the two pictures that we looked at. We watched these pictures for at least a month before we wrote her. Because we just game like that. Hey. In Nations Village, we about to tell you something that's always rang true. Go for the ones that like you. Don't go for the ones you like. Go for the ones that's crazy about you. Because those the CTCs that's going to go the extra mile. Those the CTCs going to give you that genuine smile. Those the CTCs going to look you directly in the eyes. Those the CTCs that's going to always be a surprise. So we just going to keep traveling. We gonna keep experiencing. We gonna keep winning. We gonna keep learning. We gonna keep doing it all. To the next one, y'all. Stay going up.